a generic Islamic flag was held up by one of the hostages in the window, and that was incredibly quickly jumped onto as an Islamic State act of terrorism. Sorry, and even at the 2 p.m. edition of the Daily Telegraph, which of course is, like most of our media here in Australia, owned by Rupert Murdoch, was basically pinning this on an ISIS death cult, and it was really, really horrific to see that kind of fear propaganda being spun up so quickly. But that has quickly been shut off, and basically they're going down the lone wolf, crazy, deranged gunman narrative that we have seen time and time again.
Yeah. Well, this seems to me then that seems to fit the bill of basically this is a crazy guy that they knew about. They were letting him run around to be crazy, and this is going to backfire on them. So they're now trying to distance him and sort of sweep the details of this under the rug as quickly as possible. That's my impression of this situation, and it is. I mean, it's interesting because to think that just a few months ago this would have been the fear porn manna from heaven for the Australian authorities that were trying to pump this narrative of, every Australian is a secret ISIS, wannabe or whatever. That was the main theme just a few months ago, and now they're trying to downplay the links here. So clearly this is not propagandistically useful for them at this particular juncture, so they're trying to kind of use this, obviously, to pump through the kind of general terror legislation, but they don't want to look too much at the actual links of this person. And so it's an interesting kind of bipolar response going on here, and I think that's really the interesting part of this. Again, I don't think that this seems to be connected into any larger plot. I think it is just a crazy person who was known about by authorities, as you say, was interviewed, was running around calling himself an Iranian Shia cleric and everything, despite the fact that he clearly wasn't, and all of this.